Hey everyone, Somber here. Hey Kidsin, I am just going to stream some more of my Nightgoblin game. So let's get that going. So this is playing Dominion 6 with my Warhammer mod. I'm playing as Black Crag, and I'm playing a kind of themed game where I'm using lots of Nightgoblins. So where we left off, we have got Skaven Blight bottled up into their capital. They've got no other provinces. We've breached the walls, but the last time we tried to storm the capital, we suffered very heavy losses and got repulsed. And on the surface, things are much more scary. We've got a fairly large force up here. We've taken a few provinces, but there's a massive Norscan force rampaging around, and they just defeated a massive Altdorf force recently. So one of the things I'm going to do straight away is I'm going to recruit a whole load of scouts so I can see better what's going on. I usually don't use scouts that much in single player games, just because I don't get bothered with the micromanagement. But in this game, I've had the problem of running into provinces where I didn't know there was an enemy army right next to them and then getting smashed. So I need to be a bit more careful about that. So up on the surface, we've got a couple of orc war bosses. One of them has actually become a war boss over here. Bog Drinker, he's my main guy. And I'm just going to gather my forces, and I'd like to win some battles against Norska. But if we look at the score graphs, we can see Norska is bigger than me. Athelloren, Nagashizar, and Norska are the big ones. Tilly and Black Crag. I'm Black Crag. We're the smaller ones, and then there's Skaven Blades defeated, basically. And if you look at army size, we can see that Norska has about twice as much stuff as me in total, which is scary because they've also got better quality stuff than me in general, too. So I am going to probably pull back until I've got some scouts to keep an eye on what's actually going on here, but maybe I'll send a force to try and take one of these provinces. Just kind of raid a bit. My forces aren't very strong though, it's mostly just these archers and things. And what we were going to do was mass loads of mages and then get some help from those. I'd like to get flaming arrows going, which is an enchantment. But it does take 3 fire, and Nightgoblins are not very good fire mages. They're mostly earth mages. I don't know if we've got any underground who've got better than 1 fire. No, they've all got 1 fire. Research-wise, I'm going up to Alteration 5, which will give me access to Mother Oak. I can cast that with my Pretender. And Enchantment level 7 will get me up, able to use Gift of Health as well. And a few other useful things. Steel Slice Warriors, for instance. So I think these guys are moving back. Yeah, we're just kind of consolidating and moving out of the way, and we're going to have our scouts check everything out. And meanwhile, I'm casting a few terracotta soldier spells and just gathering some forces here. I guess I would quite like to have a fort up on the surface, and Apocte is not a terrible place for a fort. I've already got a fort, very nearby underground, but maybe I should be... Oh, I do have palisade building here already, so I've got a temple and a lab here already. But because it's not in a cave, we can't recruit any of our Nightgoblin shaman there. Anyway, let's move on to the next turn. How's my audio quality, by the way, kids? Because it was really bad and made me sound that I had I couldn't say an S sound. It made me sound like I had a lisp on the streamers game the other day. I think that was Discord somehow made my audio strange. Right, Linshire, we've got a Call of the Winds attack. That's not really going to be a problem. Yeah, kill those birdies. Bit of searching. So Athelloren has claimed a throne. We should take a look at the thrones and see what's actually going on, because the game might suddenly end from the thrones being taken like that Blitz did. There was a battle in Skaven Blight, so the Skaven have sallied out to attack me. That's actually really good news. So let's have a look at their force. So quite scary. They've got a bunch of Ether Warriors. That's the scariest thing they've got. These are also quite scary Shade Beasts, because we're underground. They get quite good stats from the darkness. We've got Ogres. We've got quite a few weapons teams and mages. Lots of mages. Thanquils over there. We've got some dispossessed spirits, they're not very good. And then we've got their god with some items, a holy scourge, that's ironic, enchanted helmet, champion skull, that's pretty interesting. If we got any more, can I look at the commanders, see if there's anything else? Might have particular items. Thankwall's got tons and tons of gems. Scab, see, yeah, look at this. They've given a Just Man's Cross the Scab Claw the Prophet. So this is an example of the AI doing a little bit of kind of use of items and things. Not quite thugging, but certainly giving gems to their mages and giving items to some of them. That's kind of cool. And arrayed against that, we've got a whole load of squigs and fanatics, which is going to do some damage. And then we've got mostly nightgoblins. We've got some trolls. We've got a giant. We've got gobbler at the back, which is this weird bug we had with Skarsnik, which has since been fixed. We've got a bunch of mages, and the mages, I forget what they're scripted to cast. I guess we'll see. Maybe they're not scripted. Personal lion skin and stuff. Gift of cat eyes. Okay, they're just doing some kind of buffs and things at the back. So the fanatics, ethereal units, these dispossessed spirits are really good against the fanatics, actually, surprisingly. Oh yeah, Kidzin's reminding me to do coloured squares. So coloured squares, if we do the old question mark to see the different things we can do, we can show the grid and we can show team coloured squares. So let's show the team coloured squares and maybe let's show the grid as well. That can be helpful to people who are watching on smaller screens. So at the front, our squigs are going to get chopped up, I think. But we've got, as long as our troops don't rout, we should be okay here. Ooh, their fire drake doing some good burning there. We've got quite a few archers. Our giant is going to kill things on this side, but the ether warriors are going to be a problem. Look at that fire drake just burning through the middle. I'm mostly worried about my guys routing at the front here. Oh, and they have. Nightgoblins are routing. Gobbler is over here biting some orcs. Some ogres, rather. I would agree, Kidzin, this is not looking good as a fight. It's these ether warriors. And we'll get kicked off the capital here, but... my mages get away. Come on, get away, guys. We'll kill a few more things and escape. Yeah, Skaven correctly realised they had enough troops there to push me off the capital, and they have successfully done it. Let's fast forward. Off we go. Looks like my mages got away. So let's see what the toll was. We killed one of their plague chanters, we killed the dispossessed spirits, of course, 4 of their council guard, some of their long dead. They didn't really take too many casualties, some ogres. We killed most of these weapons teams here, which is good. Gobbler died, of course. We lost one Nightgoblin Shaman, just a little one, that doesn't really matter. And then we lost a lot of stuff. The only thing here that was like a big loss, I would say, losing the loons isn't great. Losing the Stone Troll, one of those, isn't great. The rest was mostly Nightgoblins, the Fanatics. And losing that giant always sucks. I hate to lose a giant. But yeah, a few trolls and giants things. We just didn't have a very strong force there against them. And yeah, Kidzin's pointing out the fire drake got 75 kills. A lot of them was at killing dispossessed spirits, but it was also just absolutely roasting goblins. This is the trouble. I'm trying to say trouble and problem at the same time. This is the problem with nightgoblins. They're how many to a square? 5 to a square. So and they're very weak. So if a fire drake breathes on a couple of squares, it gets 10 kills basically. Then Norska has attacked us here with a probe, I'm calling this charitably. I think the AI just didn't realise I had anything there. But we'll call that a probe. It does actually do kind of a good job because it kills my Nightgoblin fanatics. So that's actually kind of, it came across as something crafty they did. New Nightgoblin war boss in Stalagmia, so we're going to get a bunch of troops in Stalagmia for free, which is nice. 2 units were promoted. Okay, so let's just check our retreat report for this battle. Nightgoblin Great Shaman dead. Nightgoblin Great Shaman dead. Oh no. Yeah, that sucks. So that was a pretty bad loss. We're gonna have to invest some more forces into putting Skaven back in their bottle and making sure we can take that capital. I was kind of happy that they came to attack me. Well, at least Black Eye got promoted, which means we get a bunch of free troops, and we've got a good military leader here available. So let's get Black Eye equipped up. Oh, wrong unit. So lots of archers. We mostly want to make sure he's got the melee guys so that their morale is high. We'll give him these trolls. Oh. Give him these squiggy legs. What else we got? Netters. I think he's got enough room for everything. We've got some orcs, which we'll just move in with the Nightgoblins. They'll be honorary Nightgoblins for now. And then we've also got Nashbiter. So let's give Nashbiter his loons. Actually, they're not a particularly good boss, Nashbiter. We're better off with Spike Nose for leading these guys, I think. Let's do that, and in fact, let's move the archers to Spike Nose because the morale matters less for them. Let's really have a massive unit of Nightgoblins here, so they're less likely to retreat. And let's put those guys there too. Double line will do. And then we've got some squeeze on the flank. And where are there's our trolls? Where are our loons? Here. So we got some blessing for them. Move the trolls back. Hold, attack. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with him holding and eventually attacking. I don't really want this guy to hold, attack. I want him to stay behind troops because he is the main leader. And we'll put that fanatic at the front. So this force, with quite a few mages... so I'd sent, because I was anticipating using my mages, I'd sent a guy with a bunch of gems in to help. But he didn't end up doing anything. Let's go straight back into Skaven Blight. I think we can do it. And let's have our mages cast whatever they can cast that's useful. So let's have a look. So they're mostly Earth mages. Let's do Earth Power. And then we've got alterations so we can do Earth Melds, which could be useful. I think they can work on the ethereal guys. They just have some difficulties. So we could potentially use those. But yeah, Earth Shatter Hammers, Gift of Giant Strength. Gift of Giant Strength is the obvious one there, I think. So I'm going to do that and then advance and cast. It will be fine. So that's our main Earth script. We'll use that. None of these other guys have good Earth. They have Nature. So what are we going to do with our Nature magic? Gift of Cat Eyes can help our guys be better in the dark, but they're already not very good at fighting, so I don't know how important that actually is. Torpor can tire out our enemy. I don't know how important that's going to be against Skaven. I think Group Bark Skin is probably what we want. Looking at all of these options. Let's throw out Blessing and then Group Bark Skin. Which is here. And then we'll leave them just, well, all of that and then advance and cast spells. Oh, sorry, that's looking at the wrong one. And that'll be our nature script that we'll use for these guys. So let's put them at the front. You also need it. Distribute those guys. Yeah, the bark skin is going to make me more vulnerable to fire, but I think when the Drake hits a goblin, it annihilates it anyway, so it's not really... I'm not too worried about that. I would like to get some buffs on the trolls, but I don't know that. I could make a kind of buff corridor to do that and buff them up with one of these guys. What's the dark vision on the troll like? 50%. Okay, let's have someone just do cat eye stuff on the troll, so he can stand in front of them here. and do... Ooh, Nest of Asps is available. Oh, the deadliest of all serpents. And Tangle Thicket. Yeah, quite a few nice spells available. But yeah, I wanted him to do Cat Eyes. So a bunch of Cat Eyes and then Advancing Cast spells. And we'll just Cat Eye those trolls as they walk past, hopefully. Alright. Got any other boys we can send? We've got a little Nooblet here. I don't think he can reach it though. They don't really have the map moves to do it. But I'll get him moving along to help. And I think we're going to want... Yeah, I guess we'll just keep going with this. Outside of that, we can recruit another boss. I think we probably need another boss. God, the madness is real over here. Get this boss moving. Back at base. Can you cast anything good for me? Not really. You can call it the wild. I'm kind of amazed the wild hunt's not just wrecking all my guys in that cave forest. I was kind of worried about that, but it doesn't seem to have happened. We don't have a military leader available to lead our troops back here. Do we? Right, I'm going to divert some more forces over this direction. And we're going to recruit a new military leader or two. So I would really love to get a Black Orc Big Boss and have him leading my guys around, but it's against the rules. Maybe I'm allowed one if I get a fortress on the surface, but it has to be Nightgoblins down here. So I'm just going to get some loon bosses to help lead these guys around. Hey, Bro69. Happy to have you here. Right, on the surface, we can see these massive armies are bearing down on us. We do have a great many mages available over here. What we really want to do is kind of lure them in and hit them. He is my guy who can potentially cast flaming arrows. He's not amazing at it, but he can do it. And we also have terracotta warriors, lots of troops. I'm gonna wait for them to come a bit closer. Let's get these scouts headed out, and we'll put this on repeat recruitment. I think a couple of these scouts, so that we just have a few more of them available, and we'll just send these guys out to check stuff out. They can also carry gems around for me, which can be quite useful. Though that's not what I'm going to use them for right now. Right. Have we got a force that can go and take Nardagar without a disaster? Nardago. I don't know if they've got any troops there, the enemy. I think that because I'm just waiting for the Norskins to come a bit closer, I think I might just keep my guys here. And I would like to hit Nardago probably, and then once they've moved up, maybe I move everyone back to the Steppe Wild Horses. So if I'm going to do that, I want to just take the good stuff. So what have we got in terms of good stuff? Well, I guess my main Bog Drinker is still my main guy. Let's give him the available giants and things. He doesn't have the best. We don't have the best infantry. We just don't really have very many orc infantry available. Let's give him Nightgoblin warriors, because they're a little bit better than Nightgoblin spearmen. Some netters. Squig herds. Alright, I think that plus... So let's send Bog Drinker and... Do I want to send Mugrod as well? He is very good. Oh, hold. Attack rear, yeah. No. That just gives me a huge number of archers. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to send these two. Now there you go. I'm going to hope that's fine. And we're going to patrol here and just wait for a turn. And the Nashbiter can preach. And that should be fine, but I guess we'll see. You can wait there with all your gems. You can go and scout for me. Verse 69 says, speaking of raiding, did you add any of the Knife Ears faction? All I remember from your Nation mod Socos was just the Wood Elf. Yes, there are... You can play as High Elves, Wood Elves, and Dark Elves. They're all in the mod. So yeah, those are all available. So, what kind of magic leadership have we got? 30. He's got a bunch. Yeah, he's got 50. Actually, do we have a Dwarven Hammer? We do have a Dwarven Hammer. Take your Dwarven Hammer. Forge me some Earth Boots. Thank you very much. Actually, how many Death Gems have we got? Not a huge amount. Yeah, I'll forge the... I think what I'll do is forge another Dwarven Hammer. And then we'll do other stuff. Always check what you're actually forging. You don't want to accidentally forge a smasher or whatever. People do that a lot. Cool. Cool. We have a lot of money. I don't really feel like I should have this much spare money right now. Can you recruit me? No, I just don't have enough recruitment points over there. Are any of these able to recruit anything? Well, the throne can start. We're running low on stuff, so let's switch over. We'll get this to recruit us some squigs. Nightgoblins. Alright, let's see what the next turn brings us. Hey Blas, I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Good old ham warmer. Battle of Winter Peaks. This is just them attacking our tiny bit of province defense. That does not matter. A battle in Scave and Blight. This one does matter to me quite a lot. Oh, they patrolled with most of their stuff. The AI was actually smart there, or maybe they tried to attack me. So I might not be able to beat this. I was kind of thinking I'd just be fighting some province defense here, potentially. But we'll see. We may overcome. These Ether Warriors are such a problem. Oh, the Fire Drake's turned around and is trying to get my squigs back. That's good. I think we killed some of their commanders, and the Fire Drake has roasted some of their own guys. So maybe we're just going to win here. Well, they've got their god. Oh, look at that! It's the fear effect. How much fear has she got? 10. Ugh. Did they get cat eyes cast on them? Dark Vision 100? Yes, that worked. Well, this is not looking good, honestly. Oh, I hate fire hitting my trolls that are fire vulnerable. Yeah, we're out of there again. Come on, just kill a couple more things. Oh, we just missed. Yeah, we're routing. Boo. Skaven. Basically what I should have done here is I should have committed more stuff to making sure I destroyed Skaven instead of kind of going, oh, I'll just trap them and move on. So yeah, not good. Not good at all. What do we lose? A troll, 4 stone trolls, some of the better nightgoblins, including several loons. Didn't lose any of my commanders, but I bet some of them died on the retreat because they're bad morale. Killed another plague chantor. Killed 3 of the ether warriors. That's good. We're still killing their stuff, but they're able to recruit things now. Retreat details. Yeah, look at that. Great Showman killed. Great Showman killed. They're so bad at retreating. They really are. Just go this way. It's fine. Alright, we were looking at the rest of these battles. Nardego? Just Province Defense, good. So that's an easy win. And I guess our bosses are going to hit the back here and kill this commander. Once our goblins have finished chopping up these guys in the middle. Here come the bosses. Any minute now. Where are they? Right at the very end. Maybe they should be on hold attack instead of triple hold. Look at this big army here. So this is what I'm afraid of with Norska, and this what could be ending our run, is these kind of armies. Now, a lot of these guys are berserkers, they're very scary. We've got reavers. The thralls are not such a problem. Dogs, crocodiles, I'm not so worried about them. But they do also have some really crazy stuff in there. Like they've got this war mammoth, chaos war mammoth. They've got some ogres, they've got some chosen in the middle. Do we see their bless in this battle? Do they not have any priests there? I don't know that they do. Yeah, it looks like they don't have any priests present. And then, of course, they've got these horrible yetis at the front. Maybe some of them will die. I don't know, we don't really have very much there. But maybe they'll accidentally friendly fire some of the guys. They killed 3 wolves with friendly fire, probably. Oh, my goblins killed them. Drove away some Norscan longships. Okay. Man, they're patrolling out. I mean, I'm patrolling out some of their stuff. Shadow imps. Shadow imps. Yeah, interesting. They're scouting with the shadow imps. And we got a promotion of our war boss in Nardego, so he's now war boss rising. So Oldorf is still alive and has some troops left, but has obviously been quite severely beaten up. This big army, are they going to move into the Steppe Wild Horses? I'm going to bet they are moving into the Steppe Wild Horses, and I'm going to probably try and fight them there, even if it's not a good idea. So let's put the province defense up. And, well, maybe I don't want to do this. Maybe I want to fight them where I've got access to my mages over here in a Bokte. I think I need more stuff in order to fight them, honestly. But we're going to have to move back the 2 orcs. So let's move the army back to a Steppe Wild Horses, and we'll act as if they're going to attack us there. We'll just assume that they're going to attack us there. Go and scout. Alright, so what have we got? Who's our military leader here? It's this guy. It's this guy here. At the front. At the back. He's a raised skeletons guy. What's the most useful thing you can do? Group Barkskin, probably. Let's sit you in the middle doing Group Barkskin. You... Temper armor, just gift of giant strength. I think gift of giant strength is what we need from these guys, honestly. So we're going to have a bunch of them doing that. They're all going to be moving, so I'll be kind of sorting that out in a moment. Divine Blessing, yes. We got Fire, Phoenix Power, followed by Flaming Arrows. Yes, you will be casting flaming arrows and other things. So let's put our archers over here somewhere, and you are going to be on hold and attack closest. Right, this guy I'm going to keep back. Scabsnick, I think. Oh well, let's move the hammer away, and we actually can have Scabsnick go and cause some trouble. He is obviously very earthy. We do summon Earth Power, and then let's do Kiss of Stones isn't very good. I think Blade Wind would be fairly good against the army I'm seeing here. Weapons of Sharpness is very good, and he could cast a lot of, but it's only area effect 1. I think he's probably best off honestly throwing out Blade Wind like wild. I wouldn't normally be doing that, but I think there's some useful stuff you can do with that. You're another Gift of Giant Strength guy. Okay, so we're gonna move our boys. This is it, we're gonna go for Step of Wild Horses. And we'll also recruit whatever we can recruit at Step of Wild Horses, which is probably almost nothing. Let's get some Snotlings with some numbers. Hopefully we get a cool battle here, that's what we're going for. A really fun, cool battle. So we're going to have Province Defense up front, so let's have these guys on hold and fire closest. Hold and attack. Grot Slash is our main leader here. Let's get as many troops under his command as we can. Double line, please. And then I believe we were going to have archers up the top here. And let's have them on fire. None. Just have them in a big blob. And then some stuff at the front. Some squiggies. A raised skeletons guy in there. Okay. And then the rest of our forces. That's our firing squad. Hold and attack. Group bark skins over in the middle somewhere. Hold and attack for you as well. Some chaff at the front. Right, this big block here we're going to want to buff up with some stuff. What have we got? Giant strengths over there. Got a buckskin guy. Let's do a buckskin guy with them too. Then most of the giant strengths are in the middle. And we've got our flaming arrows cast at the top. This guy here. I'm going to throw some gems on these just to help them with these spells. Alright. That'll do for me. I'm going to send these guys, well, I'm going to send one of them into the battle as well, and he can just hang around at the back, get some experience. I think we're going to want some guys to carry gems. We do have some troops here, and we're going to send someone to get them soon. So we made a military leader up here, right? Yeah, we made a couple. Okay, let me track them down. And then, is it Control T? Yeah, Control T. Take the stuff that's most worth taking. Run out of space. Off you go. Need some more military leaders. Right. Skaven Blight has proven to be too tough a nut for this army, right? We did get reinforcements, but it's not enough. So, these guys are gonna have to chill for a turn, I'm afraid. How many reinforcements are we expecting? Yeah, using just goblins does definitely have issues. I mean, one of the issues is just, especially if I'm just using nightgoblins, I just can't do enough damage sometimes. Don't have the offensive output. Casualties are very high as well. I think we're going to keep Git Grub safe and use Crooked Gits to move these guys over here. I just need... Oh, there you go. Squig, squig, squig. What I really need is kind of just... Hold on. Shouldn't you be... Yeah, let's switch that around. Kind of just need more guys down here. Do we have more guys on the way? We kind of do, but not really. Not in any huge numbers. Come back. Go, go, go. Are we going to do that every turn? Yeah, we're just going to keep recruiting little squads and sending those along. That's fine by me. Alright. Any more scouting to be done? Let's just leave these guys waiting. Patrolling. And we'll put the defense up here. Oh, one thing I've added, and this will be in the next version, is that we now get Nightgoblin Province defense in caves as Black Crag, which is nice, you know, nice change to get some extra Nightgoblins. Be happy with that. So yeah, we wait one turn. The problem is they can get more stuff there than we can amass in our army. I guess we are waiting for more troops to arrive from this direction. There is that. We are sending more stuff, just not very quickly. Give me some more, just Nightgoblins, please. Oh, this has been a bit tedious, but we have got it ready. There should be a nice battle here. I am going to throw even more province defense in because, oh no, they're too expensive at that point. Let's go. Kidsin asks, I wonder when I'm doing playthroughs like this, does it often happen that you notice things that you end up changing afterwards? Yes, this is the main way that I end up changing things, is just either getting feedback from people or just things that I notice myself. So one of the things I noticed was that it wasn't very fun. The Nightgoblins didn't get Nightgoblin Province Defense underground, they just got normal goblins. So that I changed it. And if I hadn't been doing this single player game or this stream, I probably wouldn't have done that in the end. Cool, we defeated that. Battle in Nardego. They have cleverly sent a very rubbish force to take the one province defense there. Battle in Staligmia. Okay, good. Look, we've got a chance to kill some Ether Warriors here. There is no way, I know Ether Warriors are good, but there is no way they are beating this. Probably their leader's going to end up getting killed, in fact, because he's on advance and cast, I think. Oh, he's going to body Ethereal himself. He's got Inner Sun. Ha! So he might end up exploding. I hope somebody goes and gets him. Come on, boys. Go past him. Go on. Go past. Go for the leader. Ignore the Ether Warriors. Somebody just walk over there and kill him. Oh god, they're casting their Vermintides. Alright, let's fast forward this. If somebody just walk over and stab that guy... Okay, they are killing the Ether Warriors, it's just taking them a very long time. He's gonna get away with it. He can't keep getting away with it. Get him! Get him, Squigs! Get him! No, never mind. That could have been worse. I lost some stuff, but the Ether Warriors are gone, and they were a problem, so... Altdorf! Look at this! Oh, look at this beautiful Altdorf army. This is the one I saw earlier on, and the game was really scared of, and they've got their god there with them. This is all the archers, and this is a pretty big Norscan force as well. So we get to witness quite a cool fight here. My money is definitely on Altdorf because the missile fire is actually going to be really good against Norska. That's a lot of crossbows and shortbows being fired at them. Let me know if the battles are too loud. By the way, I know that can be annoying. So Altdorf does have some Order Knights. They do have a lot of Reichsguard foot, which are actually really good. These are very experienced ones. And then they've just got a lot of these guys State Spearmen. Norska does have quite a few Chosen here, so we're going to see some Chosen get killed, which is good. But they've also got a lot of Crocodiles, and they're already starting to run some of them. So yeah, Altdorf is going to handily win this, and that's good, because Norska's much more... Oh look, Norska's got a unique hero there too. Ulfric the Wanderer. He's quite a scary boy, but I think his wandering may have come to an end here. Ulfric just obliterated somebody in front of him. Let's watch there. He might escape. Yeah, he's just chopping up people in front of him with his fire sword. But his force is disappearing around him, and he's not that quick. He's only got 8 combat speed. Is he going to get away? I think the cavalry's going to catch him, probably. Yeah, there's some cavalry after him. Oh, he's still getting away. He's going to get hit with some lances. Well, they've used their lances up already, but they're going to surround him, possibly. He's taking some hits. He's dead. Yeah, they caught him. So that is a good one for us to watch, because these are both our enemies. So that's a good result for us. Steppe of Wild Horses. Oh, we got a war! So I've changed the messages a bit to make it a bit clear what's happening. But let's watch the Steppe of Wild Horses battle. So this is not the entirety of the big Norscan force, because a bunch of them just fought Altdorf and got destroyed. So I'm really lucky they split them in half. But we do have a Chaos Mammoth. We've got a lot of Berserkers, who are really nasty, and they're quite experienced ones too. We've got an Amphiptyr, Dragon Ogres, some Chosen, bunch of Chaos Ogres here, Norscan Chaos Ogres. This is all really high quality stuff. And then they've got a flanking force here, and a flanking force of animals there. And we've got, well, we've already done a lot of setting up this force, but here's the Yetis. So let's watch this, and watch carefully to see what happens here. So the first contact, we've got a bunch of spells going off. First contact is going to be the Fanatics blowing up their guys at the front. The Mammoth trampling one of them. There's the Blade Wind. Right, we'll watch this flank here. So that's run into a lot of squigs, and the squigs should be pretty good at chomping through the Yeti there. And then we'll maybe watch the other flank in a moment. So this flank I think is okay now. In the centre, most of our ordinary goblins are being repulsed. On this side we've got trolls and giants, but they're up against berserkers who are very good at killing trolls and giants. So we'll see. We've got a lot of archers shooting here as well. It looks like my Wyvern guy didn't cast flaming arrows. So we've got our two war bosses, a war boss and a war boss, attacking at the back. Now this might be a bit of a mistake, but this can work really well. And I think this is the guy... No, the other guy's got the barding. He's got the Wyvern that's got the barding, so it's got very high protection. Which is why he's not dead even though he's surrounded. So these guys are really my trump card here. They attack the back, and they've just routed this big block of troops here. Yes, that actually went really well. A couple of giants survived. I want to replay this and find out what happened with my spellcasters there. Because this guy, I thought was scripted to cast flaming arrows and should have been able to, because he was... Oh, he doesn't have any gems! I forgot to give him the gems. Okay, fair enough. That's my own fault. He was supposed to have gems. So we'll watch this flank this time. I actually really like how good my shortbows were in this battle. We'll see at the end how many they've killed. They've obviously done quite a lot of damage though. There goes his Blade Winds. But yeah, the trolls and the giants. We had 3 giants at the start and we've got 2 at the end. The giant kills the dragon ogre here too nicely. What kills the chaos mammoth? Does he just get shot up by goblins and things? He's doing okay so far. Yeah, I don't know what kills him. He's pretty nasty. He's just gonna try... Oh, look at that. He just got really chopped up by the number of attacks he was taking there. He got surrounded. Yes, up here, all these berserkers did do a lot of damage. I think at the end we're going to see that the giants killed a huge number of stuff. Let's take... Oh, sorry, that's the war. Let's take a look. So look at this. 68 berserkers killed. 12 chosen. A chieftain, a jarl, that's good. And this is not so important, but the Norscan Riders getting rid of them is good. The Reavers, good to kill them. Good to kill a Warmoth Rider. And then the Yetis, of course. Let's look at what actually did the damage for us. So this is instructive. Goblin Archers got 77 kills. I mean, there's a huge number of them, but that's still a good lot of kills for Goblins. The Giants actually only got 27 kills, but they were a pretty elite unit. We did lose one. Common Trolls got a couple. Nightgoblins, just lots of them. They take a lot of casualties, but they did kill some stuff. The Loons did really well, got 19 kills. And the Squig Herders did really well, got 28 kills. Yeah, Herder teams are really strong. They don't actually, like, if you look at their stats, they don't seem that scary. You've got 1 damage 18 piercing attack with low attack value. But for Nightgoblins, having these 2 attacks, 2 Cave Squigs, that are 20 damage, 12 attack, that is good for Nightgoblins. And then how many Herders did we lose? Virtually none. Yeah. Squig Hopper, he got a kill. Any other stuff there? I mean, the other thing is that we got our so 14 kills here, but that was a lot of that was friendly fire, I think, from him casting Blade Wind. The War Boss got some kills, 6 kills. And the War Boss and the War Boss Rising. So he lost his Wyvern at the end there. But both of them did well killing stuff at the back. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. And even, look at this, Goblin Archer Province Defense even got some kills there. Alright, and then we got a War, which you get a lot of stuff when you get a War. So, yeah, we've got 2 War bosses up there now, big War, and that replaces a lot of our casualties. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Sneaky Sneaks were caught. A Tomb Banshee. These are really scary. I think they're a bit underused by people, but the fact that we caught them with a big army is nice. So you can see some of my stuff I got from the War there. And a new famous hero, Mugrod. Mugrod the War Boss. He got Troll Blood. Regeneration 5%. Doesn't apply to his mount, but that's pretty good. Might give him some items. So one of the things I was going to do, and I will go and do some of it now, is I've got a couple of Dwarven Hammers that I'm not using. And I clearly should be. So let's get forging. So we can forge Thistle Mace, we definitely want to do that. And we should forge, so we don't have very many earth gems, we've got a lot of nature gems, so I think we want to be forging some nature items. Maybe starting off with just some basic ones. Let's see, what can we forge? We want some stuff for our war bosses. I don't like to build like really powerful thugs because the AI can't really cope with them, which I find not interesting. But we can give them some useful stuff. Can we not do rings of... Oh, there's Ring of Regen. So maybe a Ring of Regen is going to be useful on the one that doesn't have regen. So we'll do that. And then, do we have anything new for our big boy? We do, Mother Oak. Alright, all of our nature gems, in it goes. Cast Mother Oak. I think that's fine. I'm just going to check actually, instead of just doing it. 10 nature gems each month, increases growth by +2 in the province where it's cast. Fine. Yeah. That's completely fine. Okay. So we definitely need to be sending some reinforcements upstairs. which we have got. There we go. Oh, do we want to send them upstairs? We actually did really well upstairs. What we want to do is send them over to Skavenblight, I think. Yep, I think it's going to have to be. And we really do need to get an army. Why is a goblin leading us? Oh, I see why. Because he is the most talented commander available. I don't mean a goblin, I mean not a night goblin. Another turn of recruitment, then attack Skavenblight? Wait for some more guys to turn up? Oops, that's a bad idea. No, no, no. I don't want to make them undisciplined. Let's take them out. Yeah, that's fine. Put them at the back. Yeah, we really don't have much of a force here, do we? So I don't think we're going to be attacking this turn. We're going to have to wait for more people to turn up. We do have a war boss, which means we get some nice morale buffs, which are really important for Nightgoblins. Yeah, it's not ideal, the situation we're in around Skavenblight. Alright, can we send anything else from the capital? I mean, of course we can send something. I'm just going to dump them all on one of these guys. Send them over there for staging purposes. You can wait here and preach, that's fine. And we're going to switch over to things we can't afford. We go up on the surface. Oh, look at that. This changes some things. Now, according to my rules, I'm allowed to recruit orcs and things up on the surface. So we can now get some orcs. Or at least goblins. I think I want... Yeah, basic orc boys, no. I think what we're going to do is start establishing some orc cavalry up on the surface. Let's get some... Oh, we've got tons of resources though. Ooh. Okay, let's do black orcs. We're going to make a black orc outpost up in a Bokte. What are we going to do here, having dealt a blow to Norska? I'd quite like to destroy that army. That would be nice, but I also don't necessarily just want to be sending all these guys around who don't have any gems, by the way. You need to be carrying some gems for my army. It's boring, but it's worth doing. Just carry some gems, my friend. And we'll see you there. Alright, I don't want to overthink this. I want mage support. You know, it's a stream. I'll just take my guys. We've got a Divine Blessing is going to happen. We're going to go and attack Norska somewhere. Nardego, maybe? It's tricky. We should probably break this. Right, let's do this. We're going to have one force that's the kind of tip of the spear, actually good at fighting force, which is going to be Bogdrinker. Bogdrinker's boys. And consequently, we can get rid of some of these Nightgoblins. We've got some Black Orcs. And we got Boar Boys. And I think I'm going to supplement the Boar Boys with Cavalry. This is the trouble with Greenskins, you just get so much stuff. So I have to spend a long time just going like, oh, and I'll do this with this with this. Alright, now, got some archers. We're mostly just a big line of boys. some cavalry. Bogdrin can go over there. Some archers. Can we give him anything else to be sending him on his way? We've got some orcs. That's what he wants. He's in charge of the orcs. Kid's in saying, yeah, that's having so many guys and having to like organize them and stuff is one of the reasons he doesn't like nations that doesn't like to play as nations that have all of these like massive armies. I completely understand that. I could get better at this. That would probably be good if I did. I haven't so far. I'm still quite slow to do all this stuff. Alright, so I think we've got the Bogdrinker army, which can actually offensively take some stuff out, and then we've got some stuff we're going to leave back, and they're probably going to attack us, so we're going to try and defend. So I think the Bogdrinker army is going to go for Oaklands, and we're going to hope that we do some good damage in there. So they've got a big front line of stuff, they've got guys attacking, and they've got some giants, and they've got Bogdrinker who's on hold attack rear. So what we will do is send some buffers with them. I will send them Scabsnick, Tickler. Yep, that'll do. And their job will be buff up these trolls and giants. He's just going to do some blade winds at the front. And I don't think we've got any sacreds here really apart from Bogdrinker, so we're not going to worry about the sacred stuff. So that is Bogdrinker, Tickler, Scabsnick. That's one group. Then back here, we're going to preach. We're going to preach our little hearts out. We're going to preach this place up real good. And we're going to patrol. These are all on preach because I don't have a... Send these guys back. Okay, what are we left with here? Archers. Some guys on hold and attack. Group bark skin. Down here's fine. Mr. Divine Blessing. Mr. Flaming Arrows, you can't do Flaming Arrows because he doesn't have anything to use with them. Yep, that'll do. Got a lot of guys ran away here. We send, we've got tons and tons of warlords available, so we'll just send some to deal with them. And this guy, you're going to be in charge of reinforcements here. Yeah, just get over there. Why worry about it? Okay. Thanks for bearing with that. Yeah, it's too much stuff to script, so I'm not going to script them properly. They're just going to do what they can. Right. Do any of these guys actually want gems? Not massively, no. But I'll give them some gems to spend. And they're just going to wait for reinforcements for a turn. Okay. We're good. I know I saw a mage in there somewhere. There he is, Migrut. This is much less tedious, this kind of stuff to do in a multiplayer game where you're not doing loads of turns in a row. But the main thing is we do get to see some big battles here and kind of come up with some cool plans and things, so that's fun. Altdorf is really just keeping this little strip of land on the coast here. I hope they go on the offensive against these boys. So we're at war with Skaven, we're at war with the Norskins. The Wood Elves are apprehensive, as well they should be. And Nagashazar is apprehensive, but we're not actually at war with Altdorf. I thought we were, but I think it never actually happened that way. Nice. Let's go to the next turn. hopefully we get a nice battle or two. I'm enjoying doing these streams with the Nightgoblins. I find them quite chill, apart from just worrying that I'm being boring scripting all these guys. So yeah, I would. If you find yourself getting at all bored watching me just scripting guys, then wait for the stream to be uploaded and then just skip past those bits the next day. That'd be my advice. A dire portent. Lodgrimmer, enemy of darkness, lord of ice, has cast a great enchantment upon the sky. Oh, he has cast Eyes of God, so he can just watch everything in the world. That's cool. And I've cast Mother Oak. So I've got, much better nature income now. That's going to take like 6 turns to pay off, but after that it'll have paid off, and we'll get growth scales in the meantime. They fail again with their silly attacks. Alright, Altdorf's gone on the offensive here. This is cool. I think that's partly because Norska started fighting me, and it left them with an opportunity. This is a very ill-advised attack, though. What are they doing? What is going on here? The AI has lost its mind. Well, it's not a terrible loss. It's basically just a bunch of priests. I assume they were supposed to have some troops with them. Let's look at their bless. Magic weapons. Well, we're not going to watch that. They're going to get absolutely battered. Oakland, we are attacking. This is our... Yes, perfect. Just some province defense. That's what we wanted. It's an opportunity to get some experience for our boys. And the thing that I am changing, that will be in the next patch, I don't think it's in the current patch, is that Orc boys have got a promotion shape now. If they get to 40 experience, they will turn into a big one. So that's fun. Cool. Nardego, a place that's been fought over a lot. Now this is interesting. What do we got here? Summer Lions. We've got some Noble-born. We've got some Clockwork Soldiers, interesting, and then we've got a bunch of Griffins. It's nice to see the AI using a bunch of these weird summons. Wyverns. A Bright Wizard Lord that they've summoned up. And Norska's got some stuff. I think Norska's forces might be better here. They look like they're more consistent. We'll see. The Summer Lions might actually be okay here. Although it is cold and they have heat power, so their stats aren't that good. There go the Noble-born. I think the Noble-born are a bit underrated at the moment. The fact they got Mobile Archer means they just run along with their sword, shooting stuff with their hand crossbow. That's kind of neat. Okay, they've done attack rear with their flyers successfully. The Clockwork Soldiers have gotten into combat over here. But you'll see that Norska has absolutely obliterated the centre. Yeah, Kidsim was just pointing out that the hand crossbow only has a couple of shots. Just to represent they can't reload it easily. Ooh, falling fires. We love to see that. You are going to be in trouble, Celestial Wizard Lord, sorry. And he has summoned a load of Salamander Asps, which are quite neat. Yeah, quite a neat little summon, those. Hopefully he wakes up and gets away. I'm on Altdorf's side against Norska. No, he didn't. Look at this hulking badass. This is one of my favourite things Norska has. It's the bear struck. Their chieftain has been struck with this kind of werebear affliction. Suddenly attacked by Kushis. It happened when he went outside during the night. So this is Wild Hunt, I think, that would be causing this. Kushi means elf dog in Gaelic, I guess. New Nightgoblin Big Boss, an unexpected event, 1 nature gem. Great. Ooh, Norska was attacked by Independence. Got some sneaky boys. Shadow Imps, another Tomb Banshee. A Grey Wizard was sneaking around from Altdorf. Silly. Okay. In fact, we're going to keep forging with these guys, because Nature Gems is our main income. So what other nature items could be useful? Boar leather barding would be good on the other wyvern. I think it's the only barding I've got available really, because I don't have very many gems for making stuff. I got some death gems. Is there a death barding? Is there a death barding? Not really much death stuff we can use, to be honest. I'm thinking boar leather barding is probably the one to stick on the wyvern. It doesn't really have the clever barding. Black steel barding would be much better, but black steel barding is earth gems, which we do not have very many of. I'm gonna do the boar leather barding, and Snick Stab can forge some better armor. The Kithronic Lion Pelt is a classic cheap armor that's really good, so I'm just gonna have him forge one of those. But let's not overthink it, right? Okay, we're kind of getting back to a status quo here of a massive Norsca army scaring me so much they can't do anything. But I like that we're getting involved, and Altdorf's kind of doing some stuff. Let's look at the score graphs. I mean, Altdorf, if you look at the provinces, they're kind of holding around in the middle here. Ooh, Nagashizar's gone way up on provinces. If you look at the army size, Norsca did take a big dip. That was mostly for me, but they're recovering quickly. Altdorf, steady decline. Steady decline. Alright, let's do our Skaven Blight Warfront first. So what have we got here? Have we got enough troops? Can we do it? Can it be done? Will it be done? I feel like we can do it now. And the reason I say that is because we do have 21 loons and they are pretty great. Do we have people to bless them? Yes, we do. We do indeed have people to bless them. Yeah, I believe. I believe we can go and take Skaven with this. I don't know, we can't storm them or anything, but I think we can take over the Cat Province again. So, what are we casting? Are we still doing group bark skins? I think it makes sense. I don't know that we've gotten anything better. What are we researching at the moment? We got some more alteration just a minute ago. We got level 5 alteration. Blood poisoning is strong, but not in this situation. Group stone skins, obviously, much better, but yeah, group stone skins are a super powerful one, but we don't have our earth mages here. Although we do have these guys who are earth mages, so we can cast it. It's just not at this exact moment. Move Spike Stick down. If we waited one more turn, we could bring all of this magical firepower down here. So I think we're going to do that instead. We're going to wait one more turn. Going to bring all these magic boys down here. And I think it is worth searching because we haven't searched with the Earth 1, apparently. We'll do one search there. Okay, that's good. Back at Black Crag. I think we've got one more military leader available. We've got Grishnak and Dagrot. Just send him over there, over towards Skaven Blight. Oh, we need our pretender to do something. Should we equip out our pretender to do fun things? Probably we should. But I think for now, we could get a bit of blood income. He could blood hunt. It's a massive waste of his time, but it's, you know, not an unreasonable thing to do. There's our lovely Mother Oak. Look at that little tree. Lovely. I'll just have him research for now, it's fine. Kitten says, when I was playtesting Aldorf for a bit, I didn't find much reason to recruit those nobleborn. I think if they had actual real ammo, they could be quite effective skirmish cavalry. I maybe could give them more ammo. I mean, we'll see. I think they're still pretty okay medium cavalry because they have a plate cuirass, so they've got pretty okay armor. I think their horse is not very well armored though, which is probably quite a drawback. Where is this force going to go? Who is going to go where? Am I going to be attacked here? The horses are naked, if I recall correctly. Well, let's... We had a battle which had some in, I think. We don't need to look there. Let's look in the nation overview. Let's find out about these nobleborn. Leather barding and an iron cap, so a little bit of protection, but not very much. I don't tend to put naked horses in at all because it's. I'd prefer to just give them leather barding representing a saddle or something. Hmm. I feel like they're going to attack into Oakland with this massive army, and I don't know that what I've got there is up to the job. I think Nardego is not what I'm super keen on attacking because Altdorf might move into it as well. This is so tricky, and we're just so outnumbered. I'd really like to catch them in a big fight, but I'm aware that I'm spending all these mage turns away basically. I do think I should consolidate everyone again. I think that makes sense. Let's group up our boys. I think in the interest of doing interesting stuff for this, I'm just going to go to Oakland. Are we going to have huge supply problems if I do that? No, we'll be fine because of all our nature mages. We'll be absolutely fine. Cannon fodder. Enemy archer shooting. Do we have a guy with a bunch of gems somewhere available? He's never in the right place to give the gems. So I'm not very coordinated. He's never in the right place to actually give the gems to the guys. Okay, let's just move him down there. It's fine. Search, preach, patrol, spend whatever money. Okay, I need some more money. Right, we're going to turn off the recruitment of some of these guys if we haven't already. We don't need this rubbish down here. Well, I kind of do, but, turn it all off. Because what I actually need is a bunch of province defense here for this big fight that I'm about to have. Okie dokie. We're going to move these guys back from the front. We're going to hold an attack rear, that's absolutely fine. Could we have Gift of Giant Strength over on my cavalry, please? Yeah, whatever. Earthpower and Blade Wind. And that's just some stuff at the front. Okay. It's not the best army I've ever constructed, I'll be honest. Oh, this is a mountain. I could get some stone trolls. It makes me want some stone trolls. If you can get them, you should get them. That's what I always say. Doesn't make much sense, but I say it. Give me snotlings. Right, how are we looking? Sending out the scouts. You can wait there. God, Arthur Lauren is scary. If they attack me, whew, that's going to be a bad time. That is going to be a very bad time. Yep. Misclick. Get over there. I'm glad they have multi-turn movement in this game. Oh, Black Orcs. Are they going to agree to follow a goblin temporarily? Perhaps temporarily. Very temporarily. That's patrol. Alright, let's see. Ugh. Probably coming near to the end of this round of streaming. Let's see if we get some good fights. It's nice to end on some good fights. Found a magic site. Love to see it, Sunridge. I think that's just one fire. Battle of the Steppe of Wild Horses. That's where we just abandoned. So that's... Oh, okay, that's interesting. So we've got a decent chunk of province defense. Here's the problem. It's goblins. They do have some orcs. This is thralls, but they have berserkers, and they have some huskars. I really love the sprite for the huskar. I think I did a great job on that sprite. It's one of my favourite sprites. I think the crucial thing here is going to be if the orcs do enough damage when they charge in to kill some of these berserkers. Because otherwise we're just going to lose. Although our archers are doing okay. I think the morale problem is going to make our goblins run. Yeah, there we go. Goblins. Can't trust them. So I think we lost this one. Unless the Norskins just randomly run away. It's pretty unlikely because a bunch of them are berserking. Yeah, you can see once they reach the goblin archers, goblins just can't fight. That quality of troop in close combat is never going to happen. Ooh, some interesting battles. Can you get nasty skulkers in province defense? Ask Kitson. Yes, you can, and they're pretty good having armor-piercing attacks in province defense. So this Nagash's are sending a bunch of cavalry, including their very nasty Black Knights, against Athelloren. You can see their dreads are in the winter form, because it's winter. Athelloren should be completely fine here, honestly. They're fighting in a forest, so they've got... Oh no, they're not in a forest, sorry. Yeah, they're outside of a forest, so their troops are not so good as they normally would be. Yeah, so Athelloren's in fact going to be in trouble here. These war dancers and things outside of a forest just not really up to fighting these guys on their own. Too few troops. So they're going to get defeated there. In Bell. Then we've got Norska attacking Altdorf with the remains of this main stack that they had, with the Yetis and lots of berserkers. And Altdorf's got... Look at those Amphitheaters landing on that commander at the back. That's actually really good. They're probably going to die, because they're very fragile. Altdorf just doesn't have enough stuff here, so they're going to get zapped. The Amphitheaters are actually really doing quite well there, poisoning everything. Look at that! The AI using the... oh, look at those Chaos Trolls chopping everything up too. The AI using some flank attacks really effectively there. Quite surprising. And then Altdorf attacks back in the sinks with a better force against... Ooh, pretty evenly matched. So what have they got? Reavers. Reavers are also... The quality of troops we're seeing from Norska is actually really high. And they've got their Prophet, who's a king, Snorri. So yeah, good quality troops, some Sea Dogs, and then the... Altdorf has got some knights, but for the most part it's just archers and spearmen, so not very good quality. I'm thinking this is going to be very one-sided. Because the Norscan berserkers and reavers are so good at killing spearmen. Yeah, they're just going to chop that infantry to pieces. Oh yeah, a few of them died. The greatswords did okay, and the archers got routed. Pretty one-sided, right? Oh dear. My great shamans are all getting killed by the stupid wild hunt. Where is this? In Oakland. It's very annoying. I guess I should be giving all these guys bodyguards, but even with bodyguards, can you beat this many wolves? Enlarge, torn to pieces by wolves instantly. Good work, guys. So we did not predict where the enemy was going to go successfully there. Oh, that's nice. They did try to kill this war boss. I guess because he's sacred, so the Wild Hunt's allowed to attack him. Umbra and Wesh. Couple of promotions in Oakland. Over here, yeah. I think I'm probably going to end the stream there. But obviously our projects that we're looking at here are it's fighting Norska and finishing the Skaven off. I do now have enough stuff, I'm pretty sure, to retake Skaven Blight. Yeah. Oh, he's run out of space. Interesting. But we do have another leader here, so it's fine. Let's give the archers to another leader. Okay, so I'm going to stop the stream there, and thank you all for watching. And I will catch you next time. Just going to carry on doing this, streaming these Nightgoblin turns, because it's nice for me as well, just it's a nice chill playing experience. So I will see you next time, guys. Peace out.